Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the video for Digimon Story Time Stranger. I'm Ventus SGM. Let's go with you. Alright, guys, in this Digimon Story Time Stranger video, I'm going to show you what I believe to be the absolute best Emperor Greymon team in the game. No, actually, I don't know if it's the best, but it is a really, really good one. Now, before I get into it and show you everything, do me a small favor and sub to this channel with notifications on if you're new here. And, before I get into it, I just want to take a second and say thank you to everybody who has shown so much support to this channel since the release of Digimon Story Time Stranger. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate your comments and just all of your energy towards the channel. You've helped this channel to grow, and I really, really appreciate it. And I thank you if you're watching this video and you're new and you're going to sub to this channel. I really appreciate it. All right, so with all that being said, let's get right into this Emperor Greymon build. Alright, so how about we do something wacky and start off with some gameplay first. But before I do have to tell you the players on this team. First, we have Emperor Greymon, we've got Groundramon, and we have Volcanomon. I know, I've never heard of them before either, but they're good. Just watch this. Alright, so Ultimate Battle, Volcanomon. No one's corrected me in the comments, so I think I'm saying this name right. Alright, so let's see what we got here. He might not be affected too much by stuff in the outer dungeons, so I'm just going to go ahead and start off and do Pyro Dragons and bring his Earth resistance down. Yeah, I know. He's a Fire Digimon, and he brings Earth resistance down, so yeah. So let's see. Yep, Earth resistance goes down. So that means he's going to take more damage. Okay, Scrapeless Claw performs Earth physical attack at power 80. 50% chance to apply injury. Let's see if we can apply injury to him. I love that 150% right there. You saw that? Oh yeah. So it didn't apply any negative status effects. Let's go with Diamond Fist. Performs Earth physical attack at power 90. 100% chance of 20% reduction to defense for 3 turns. All right, let's see if we can reduce his defense for 3 turns with Diamond Fist. And yep, we did it. We got another debuff on him. Yes, sir. Darkness Zone. This is the only skill that this guy has that actually scares me. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you do, you're always going to take hella damage from it. That's why we've got this guy, Agiomon, who's got X Aura to give everybody most of their health back, which is fine. Panic Wisp. I think I do have another support character in there somewhere who has X Aura, and if he has it, that means he's going to do it really, really well. All right, so let's go. This might not last that long, honestly. So let's do, you know what? Let's go Attack Field. Bring everybody's attack up because Emperor Greymon is the captain of the team. So he has to make sure that everybody is doing their thing. And then let's go with, he's already guard broken. So you know what? Let's do another Scrapeless Claw and see if we can't get another debuff on him. Come on, debuff. Yep, he's injured. Volcamomon's injured, cannot restore HP. I like that. Okay, let's go with Diamond Fist. Yeah, we can do Volcanic. Okay, wait, performs fire physical attack at power 90. The lower the user's HP, the greater the damage. Oh, his HP is actually pretty low. So let's do it and see how much damage this actually does. Volcanic Driver. Ooh, wow. Oh, wow, that's cool. Oh, I like that animation. That's dope. Oh, so he counters with Void Ray. Okay, that's cool. So we just need to heal everybody up with an X Aura, get everybody's health back up. Okay, we need to put some more debuffs on him. I want him super debuffed. And everybody's Earth skill on him. Darkness Zone, again, he loves using that Darkness Zone, and I hate him using that Darkness Zone, because look at my health. Holy. Okay. So you know what? Let's... I gotta do the smart thing here. No. There's another healer in here. There's another healer here. Let's bring his Earth resistance down again. Bring his Earth resistance down, and then I got another healer in here who's actually going to help the team a lot better than what Emperor Greymon would do. Okay. Dan. All right, yeah, this guy right here. Now watch what he does when he heals the team with his aura. Aura farming. Yes, sir. He brought up their attack and, was it intelligence? Okay. And then let's see this guy. Let's bring up aura with him too. Get everybody's health back up. Because, this Volcanomon is as good as dead. Oh, there it is right there. He brought, that's the one. It's him. You see all those blues down there on there? They just got a super buff. All right. And then let's just go with an acceleration boost on Emperor Greymon. So when Emperor Greymon goes, he is actually going to damn near him, or he might finish him. Another darkness zone out of this bozo. I hate this skill. There's nothing you can do about it either. No amount of high spirit is going to save them from that stupid attack. Wait, is he confused now? Oh, he just slapped the fire out of Greymon and knocked him out of his confusion. That's dumb. All right, Emperor Greymon. I don't know what I was about to say right there. Emperor Greymon, go ahead and finish him off with another Pyro Dragons. It's an Earth physical attack, and he's weak to physical now. 6,000 damage. That is actually insane. Okay, Groundramon just smacked the fire out of him. Okay, that's cool. Let's hit another aura from Volcanomon. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's hit the X aura from Agiomon and get everybody's health all the way back up, except Emperor Greymon. Wow, why is his health not going all the way back up? Another Void Ray by that guy. And no confusion. Oh, we've been cured from confusion. All right, this is it. Ah, here goes that darkness zone again. Dick. That's all right. It's over with right here. Is he weak to fire? Yeah, I don't know. Let's try it. Let's just blast him with the fire. The sword that turns into a cannon. Yeah, no. Probably should hit him with another Earth skill. That's all right, though. Let's go Gaia. No. Let's go Scrapeless Claw. Let's go. Yep, that's it. 3,000 on the crit. Yeah, this team is amazing, and I'm about to show you why right now. All right, so starting with Emperor Greymon first, he's the entire reason that I put this team together because of this one skill, Pyro Dragons, and we'll talk all about it. So for his stats, the way that I have them allocated is I gave him high attack, I gave him high defense, not so much on intelligence because he doesn't have any intelligence-based skills unless you give him some, and then I made his spirit pretty high so he can take a magic attack, and I made his speed higher than all the other stats so he gets to act first before all of his other teammates so he can hit him with that Pyro Dragon skill. For a personality skill, I gave him cheer, and I don't want to get this wrong. I want to read it verbatim. So cheer says, at the start of battle, boost attack and intelligence for all allies based on the total bond of all battle members. So basically, attack goes up, intelligence goes up, so it means all their attacking skills go up so they can do more damage. That's essentially what the reason for that is, cheer. So over on his attachment skills, I gave him Stone Cleave 3, performs a Earth magic attack at power 55, 85% accuracy. So just in case you're fighting an enemy that has a physical shield, you won't be able to do any damage with it because there are a lot of enemies on the end game that have shields, right? So if they have a physical shield, you can hit him with magic attack. He's not so good on the magic because his intelligence isn't as high as the other stats, but that cheer might make up for it. So we give him aura. I personally, as a personal foible of mine, like all of my characters to be able to heal because, you know, when you fight that Olympus 12, you'll understand. We gave him Burst Flame 3. He is a fire creature, and I gave him a fire magic attack, so I want him to be able to do damage with fire. So performs fire magic attack at power 15 times 5 hits, 95% accuracy, so he's pretty much always going to hit. And then I gave him attack field, 100% chance of 10% boost to attack for 3 turns. This affects all allies. Now, he has a couple of weaknesses. His biggest weakness is ice. That you see that double blue circle right there underneath? That means he takes hella damage from ice. So I gave him an ice guard to be sure. And then he's also weak to water, so I gave him an aqua guard. All right, so next up is Groundramon. I 100% had no idea that this Digimon existed before tonight when I made this video. So Groundramon, he digivolves from Growlmon. So Growlmon goes to Guilmon up to Growlmon, and then you can go from Growlmon to this Ground. Now, the reason I like this Groundramon so much, and the reason why I stopped his evolution there, because he has like 2 or 3 more evolutions after this, is because he has Scrapless Claw. Performs Earth physical attack at power 80, 50% chance to apply injury. So what injury does, looking over at the tutorial, says this is a special status change during battle. It prevents a Digimon from recovering HP. The effect ends after a specified number of turns has elapsed. You can also use items or skills to heal a Digimon from injuries. There are a lot of end-game fights that injure your Digimon, so I was like, man, this is a really powerful skill, and I want to be able to do it. And once I saw that Groundramon had it just for one of his special abilities as Earth, bro, it was a no-brainer. So I put him on the team just because of this. All right, so taking a closer look at the rest of his stats, I made his attack almost 5,000, defense not so much, intelligence is pretty high, spirit not so much, and I made his speed high as well so he can use that scrapless claw as soon as possible. I gave him the personality skill called Prankster. Now, I don't want to get this wrong, so I'm just going to read what Prankster does verbatim. It's an amical ability skill in the just amical ability box. It says Prankster boosts the probability rate of skill debuff effect, so he has an extra chance to hit with debuffs, and I really want Scrapless Claw to be a thing, so that's why I gave him Prankster. For his attachment skills, the same like with Emperor Greymon, I gave him a Earth and Magic attack because Scrapless Claw is an Earth and physical attack. So I want to have at least one of these skills if they're going to be weak to Earth. If he can't hit him with physical, he can hit him with magical, and his intelligence is 4,000. So he's going to be able to do a little bit of damage. And plus the cheer, you know, it's going to mitigate and make him do a lot more damage with that Gaia Blaster 3. Gave him Aura. Again, everybody's got a heal. We've got Speed Break, 100% chance of 10% reduction to speed for 3 turns to slow your opponents down. And then we've got Guard Break, 100% chance of 10% reduction to defense for 3 turns. So make them to where they take more physical damage. The equipment that I gave him is Wind Guard because that little blue circle below that little tornado means that he is weak to wind and I don't want him to get hit with it. And then I gave him a Spirit Attachment 3 plus 300 Spirit. I don't have anything for Ice. It takes another Immortal Egg, and those things are hard to come by to give him another Ice Guard. So I gave him the next best thing to help him with magic attacks, and that's to boost his Spirit. And finally, we have Pile Volcanomon. Again, this is another Digimon I didn't even know existed. I had him in my inventory, in my box, and I was like, okay, so he's got an Earth attack. What does his Earth attack do? And he's got Diamond Fist. It says, performs Earth physical attack at power 90. 100% chance of 20% reduction to defense for 3 turns. Increased damage to targets with Steel trait. So again, following that theme of Greymon gives them that Earth resistance or lowers their Earth resistance. This guy has a chance to do something else to affect them while their Earth resistance is down. He lowers their defense, making it easier for the team to defeat whatever you're fighting. All right, so when it comes to his stats, I did boost his HP all the way to 999. I gave him a pretty high attack, pretty high defense, gave him a high intelligence as well. Spirit is the lowest stat that I gave him because I feel like, you know, he's got a lot of defense anyway, and I made his speed a little bit higher, not as high as the others. So he's got a personality skill called Fortifying Charge. You'll find Fortifying Charge in the friendly box in the amicable territory. So what Fortifying Charge does, also boost all of the target stats when using skills to recover an ally's HP. So that's whenever I use that aura on everybody and it boosted all of their stuff. You saw that blue appear on their statuses. So yeah, that's the reason why I gave him that. He is technically this team's healer, I guess, because he has this ability, but I don't really have a healer on this team. They all take care of each other, but that is such a really good ability, having that Fortifying Charge with your healer. Next, I gave him Stone Cleave 3, same thing here, Earth Magic Attack, gave him Magic Field, so just in case you are fighting something that is strong against physical attacks, this guy will boost your magic, or this skill will boost your magic attacks, boost your intelligence, so you can do more damage with magic. And Emperor Greymon not having a high intelligence anyway, will need it. And then add cheer on with that, I mean, this team takes care of itself. And then we've got Dispel, removes stat debuffs. Now, I know the fight that I was doing with the Volcanomon didn't, have a chance of that, but listen, in the end game, holy crap. The Olympos 12, they will keep you, you need Dispel. You really do. Elite, somebody on the team needs Dispel when you start playing in the end game. So for his equipment, we've got Garter Attachment 2, max HP plus 200, defense plus 150, spirit plus 150. I did it to bolster his defenses. And then Physical Attachment 2, attack 200, and defense 200, again to bolster his defenses. I don't have anything left to give his weaknesses. If I did, I would do an Aqua Guard or an Ice Guard to make sure that he doesn't take serious damage from those elements. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for this Digimon Story Time Stranger video. If you did enjoy it, if it was helpful, please do me a favor. Don't leave without leaving a like. If you have any questions, comments, and concerns, definitely put those down in the comments. And also, man, tell me what you think about this team. I'm so proud of myself for putting this team together. I think it's actually perfect. But if you do have a suggestion for it or some advice, I would love to read about it down in the comments. Alright, my name is Ventus, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.